got some like arty lighting going on right now. I haven't done that on purpose. Hello, I am, oh wait, I don't have my tea. I deliberately made tea for the video. Okay, got my tea, thought Today I'm going to talk about some movies and TV shows and just a lot of things that I've been loving to watch recently. It's just really a favourites video, but it's not beauty or clothes or clothes and fashion are the same thing. So it's just going to be films and YouTube channels and stuff like that. So I'm going to crack on with it because it's quite a long list, and I apologise if the lighting moves around. This is not professional in any way. So the first thing I want to talk about is panel shows that I've been loving. I never used to be a fan of a panel show. I think the only one I ever used to watch was Would I Like, and yeah, so I used to really like that, but I kind of didn't like a lot of panel shows because I didn't really get them, and I didn't really get the humour and kind of just the way it worked. I didn't really like that. But recently I have been really loving some ones in particular. I've been really getting into it. The first one is QI, which I used to hate because not because I'd watched it and not liked it, but recently I've actually been watching it and I really like it. They have I think series 6 to 9 on Netflix, so I've been watching that. Another one that I've been really liking is Virtually Famous, which is the new one on E4, I believe. I can't actually remember which channel it's on. I think that Kevin McHale, who played Artie on Glee, which is a show that I used to really like, I think that he does really well as the host. I think he's an unlikely person to choose for it. Like, I wouldn't have thought he would have been good at that, but he really is. It's really good for me because I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and that's the kind of thing that they talk about. Okay, so panel shows are a plus for me now. Sticking with TV, I've only actually got one show written down. George Clark's Amazing Spaces is the TV show I want to talk about because it is so good and I feel like my friends don't understand the love I have for George Clark. Just in case you've never heard of the show, which is entirely possible. George Clark is an architect, and he is, I don't know if he's ever done any presenting work before, but he's really good. He seems like a really nice guy, and he comes across really well, and he's really good at actually presenting the show. And it's called George Clark's Amazing Spaces, and they do just go around people who have created small spaces to either live in or relax in, or even like small businesses, and it's really kind of, I don't want to say inspiring, but maybe motivating would be a better word for it. It really does just make you want to go out and build something and design stuff. I'm going to move on to movies now. I'm sorry if I'm talking quietly, my brother's home now, so that is why. Yes, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was Disney movies. Now, I do love Disney movies and I watch them a lot anyway, but kind of within the past few months I've been watching more new Disney movies, so really just Tangled and Frozen a lot. So I've been really getting into classic Disney movies again. I'm going to sneeze. So what I actually have on this list is Mulan and Hercules, but what I have here is Mulan and Pocahontas. Basically, yeah, I've just picked up a few classic Disney movies that I used to love a lot when I was a kid. Me and my brother watched Mulan and Hercules last weekend, and it was just such a nice day because they're just a bit of fun, really. The other movie that I've been really liking, and is also part of the reason I'm filming this video later than I wanted to because I was waiting for part of this, is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Okay, this is something that I wanted to watch for ages, and it was on the TV, so I recorded it. I think I watched it over 2 nights because I put it on quite late the first night, so I watched it over 2 nights, really enjoyed it, and I was uptown the other day and I picked it up. There we go. I feel like I've mentioned it in every video that I've made talking about any kind of film. I bought this in Fall, and the reason this video is late is because even before I bought that, I ordered this off Amazon, which is the first graphic novel. I've read it now. It's the first graphic novel I've ever read, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like the movie has stayed very true to the book. I feel like the director did amazingly well, and yes, I've been thoroughly enjoying that. I'm yet to watch it again though. I have to watch it again soon. Last category is YouTube. Woo! So obviously, I mean, there's me being loving me recently. Kidding, that was a joke. I'm not that vain. Maybe I am. Anyway, So I've got two names down here. One is a very big YouTuber, and I think I'm going to start with him. So he is probably the definition of YouTuber other than Charlie's So McDonald-like. And I know that's not his name, it was a joke. It was from a Jack Howard video. Dan is not on fire. I mean, I've loved him for ages. Not him personally, don't know the guy. I've loved his videos for ages, but recently I've been watching some of his old ones again. Now, it's all videos that I've watched before, and they're all the ones from like a couple of years ago, from back when I lived in Manchester. But I've been watching them again and they're really funny, and it's just quite nice to watch some old ones. The next person is not as big as Dan, but definitely bigger than me. And by bigger I mean like more subscribers. I know I'm going to say her name wrong and I'm really sorry, but I will link her channel below. But her name is Annika Victoria. Yeah, pretty sure I got that wrong, I'm sorry. She is Australian, I think. Again, could be wrong. And basically she does DIYs, and I really love watching a good DIY, but she does particularly good ones, and I think they're all fashion. How to make your own skirts, how to customise your own tights and stuff, those are just the ones that I can remember right now. Anyway, they're really good and I really enjoy them. So yes, thank you for watching, if you watched it, which you did. Realise I do this every single time I make a video. I managed to confuse myself. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, then come back again. There will be more videos in the future, hopefully. Unless I get kidnapped by some kind of evil spaceman. Or you can go and have a little look through some of my previous videos, which aren't that great. I'm hoping that the content is going to improve with age, and that's probably not the way to sell this channel. Anyway, there'll be some links in the description to things that I've mentioned in this video, and also my Instagram account, and I'm going to make a Twitter account this evening. It's something I've been meaning to do for ages, so that will be linked below as well, so you can go and give me a little follow on them if you want. And yes, I think that is it.